Well, Prince Harry's battle with the press will come to a head this week with his lawsuit against Rupert Murdoch's British newspapers heading to trial. To break it down, royal editor at the Daily Mirror, Russell Myers, is live with us now. Rusty, good morning to you. Take us back. What are these claims he's making against these papers?
Well, hey, Sarah. Well, big claims indeed. And this could be, a real defining moment in Prince Harry's legacy. Indeed, he's had a lot of battles with the British media. He's got an ongoing battle with the British government. But this is the big one for him because it's taking on the Murdoch empire. Now, we take you back right to the way back to 1996. Harry alleges that there were illegal information gathering on him. He's alleged that there was phone hacking as well. But that part of this case has been thrown out. So it's going to be centred on about 200 articles that he claims that the Murdoch Empire, through the Sun newspaper and the now defunct News of the World newspaper, accessed information that was private to him. And so I think when it boils down to this case, it will be going on for about between 7 and 10 weeks. Harry's going to take the stand for about 3 or 4 days of that. But it will look at 30 cases and do a deep dive into those cases and look at the articles and how they were procured.
I mean, it's not the first time we've seen Harry go after the press in this way. We know that they can be pretty toxic in the UK. But the news group newspapers, how are they likely to defend these allegations?
Well, indeed. I mean, this will be so interesting with the case and how it will play out because, we've heard it from Harry before. We know that he has a huge gripe with the British media and how they targeted his mother and how that he alleges that they have targeted him in the past. But news group newspapers are saying that this is Alice in Wonderland stuff. They alluded to something that Harry has said, that there was a secret agreement between Buckingham Palace and the British media in terms of news group newspapers and their organisations, that there was this sort of omerta code that they wouldn't go after one another in order to keep the peace. Now, whether Harry has evidence for this remains to be seen. But I think when he does take the stand, of course, news group newspapers, lawyers are going to go for him. And we have seen him take the stand in the UK before, and he's won. So this is the real big one for him. He's called himself the Dragon Slayer in a Q&A in New York in recent weeks. So I think that all the sort of eyes are on this case over the next few weeks.
Have you got the popcorn handy?
Well, listen, it's going to be a big one, isn't it? Because he's alongside this, he's still got this case with the British government, and that is a huge one for Harry. Of course, he's coming over to the UK in the next few weeks. And again, these questions remain: whether he's going to be able to see his father, the king, whether he's going to see his estranged brother, where on earth he's going to be staying, because he was offered the residence at Buckingham Palace, and he's turned that down. So whether the Met Police get involved and give him that security that he's been asking for. I mean, it's a whole big mess in Harry's life. But a big question as well is, the level of sort of money that he's going to pay, because if he wins and he is offered a settlement in terms of any pennies less than the settlement that he was offered, he will have to pay the costs as well. So he could be in, for an awful lot of money at the end of the day.
Oh, it's getting spicy, isn't it, Rusty? Hey, thanks so much for joining us. We'll check back in with you. Thanks.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm so glad you found us. Today, we're diving into a very important topic that has been making headlines recently: Prince Harry's legal battle regarding his security arrangements. As many of you know, Harry has been embroiled in a lengthy legal fight over his protection when visiting the UK, and his upcoming High Court hearing could be a game changer. This video will explore the details of his case, the background of his security concerns, and the potential implications for both him and the British royal family. In this video, we'll break down the legal challenges Prince Harry is facing, starting with his decision to challenge the UK government's decision to downgrade his security following his departure from royal duties. We'll also discuss his efforts to regain the level of protection he believes is necessary for his safety, as well as the ongoing tensions between him, the British government, and the royal family. There's a lot at stake here, not just for Harry but also for the future of royal security protocols, so let's dive right in. As we go through this video, make sure to stick around for an in-depth look at the broader implications of this case. From setting legal precedents for former royals to the personal toll these battles can take, we'll cover it all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy content like this. Let's get started and explore what's at the heart of this legal showdown. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, is set to attend a High Court hearing in London concerning his security arrangements. This legal proceeding is part of his ongoing efforts to address concerns over his personal safety during visits to the United Kingdom. In 2020, Prince Harry and his wife, Meghan Markle, made the decision to step back from their roles as senior members of the British royal family. This transition, often referred to as Megxit, led to significant changes in their public duties and personal lives. One of the most notable changes was the alteration of Prince Harry's security arrangements. Prior to stepping back, members of the royal family received automatic police protection during their public engagements. However, following his departure from royal duties, Prince Harry's security status was re-evaluated. The Royal and VIP Executive Committee (RAVEC) determined that his level of protection would be adjusted, considering his new status as a private citizen. This decision has been a source of contention, leading to legal challenges. In January 2022, Prince Harry initiated legal proceedings against the Home Office, challenging the decision to downgrade his security. He sought to have his previous level of protection reinstated, arguing that the threats against him and his family persisted despite his change in status. The case centered on whether the government had the authority to alter his security arrangements and whether such a change was justified. In February 2024, the High Court ruled against Prince Harry, upholding the decision to reduce his security. The court concluded that the government had the right to adjust his protection levels following his departure from royal duties. This ruling was a significant setback for the Duke, as it meant that his security would not be reinstated to its previous level. Despite this setback, Prince Harry was granted permission to appeal the decision. In June 2024, the Court of Appeal agreed to hear his case, allowing him to challenge the High Court's ruling. This development indicated that the legal battle over his security arrangements was far from over. As of January 2025, Prince Harry is scheduled to attend a High Court hearing in London concerning his security. This hearing is part of his ongoing legal efforts to address the concerns over his personal safety during visits to the UK. The outcome of this hearing could have significant implications for his future security arrangements and his relationship with the British government. In addition to the legal proceedings, there have been reports that Prince Harry declined an offer to stay at Buckingham Palace during his upcoming visit. Instead, he is expected to make alternative accommodation arrangements. This decision highlights the complexities of his current relationship with the royal family and the ongoing challenges he faces regarding his security and public image. The outcome of Prince Harry's legal challenges concerning his security arrangements is likely to have broader implications. It could set a precedent for how security is managed for former members of the royal family and may influence public perceptions of the monarchy's responsibilities toward its members after they step back from official duties. Furthermore, the case underscores the ongoing tensions between Prince Harry and the British government, as well as the royal family. These tensions have been evident in various aspects of his post-royal life, including his public statements, media appearances, and legal battles. Prince Harry's ongoing legal battle regarding his security arrangements represents a significant chapter in his post-royal life. The upcoming High Court hearing in London could serve as a critical turning point, influencing both his personal safety measures during future visits to the UK and the broader discourse surrounding the responsibilities of the British government toward former royals. His efforts to reinstate his security highlight the risks he continues to face, given the persistent public attention and the complex dynamics between him, the royal family, and the British government. The outcome of this hearing could have profound implications not just for Prince Harry but also for other former members of the royal family. If his appeal is successful, it could set a precedent for the level of protection extended to individuals who no longer hold official royal duties but remain high-profile public figures. Conversely, a ruling in favor of the government could underscore the limited role the monarchy plays in the lives of those who choose to step back from royal obligations, intensifying the ongoing tension between Harry and his former family. As Prince Harry continues to navigate the complexities of his security and relationship with the royal family, his actions resonate far beyond personal concerns. The case reflects deeper societal issues about safety, privacy, and the responsibilities of the monarchy in the modern world. As this legal journey unfolds, it remains a topic of intense public interest, with the potential to reshape the way the royal family interacts with its members who have chosen to forge their own path outside of the institution.